So you're back. I'm not surprised. There's a reason that silly girl Presley always visits me. Visiting me here in my home is a unique privilege that very few ever get to enjoy. But don't go getting a big head about it. This doesn't mean that you're particularly special. You're just not as annoying as other mortals. I'll admit that you aren't the worst person to have around, and it does please me to have visitors every once in a while. Why are you smiling? Don't smile. You aren't softening me up. Don't forget, I'm Manessa, the Rose Witch, the most powerful witch in the forest. I'm someone to be feared and admired. Now you've come at the right time. I'm looking for a particular pendant, a very ancient pendant with magnificent power. I haven't seen it since the last time you were here. That's right. You were visiting here when I last saw the pendant. You didn't try to steal anything from me the last time you were here, did you? Unless you want to be turned into a toad, you wouldn't dare steal from me. Okay, I believe you. You have such a harmless and honest face. I bet you use that to get away with a lot of things. Well, no matter. I'll just use my magic to summon the pendant from wherever it is. Ancient pendant of the glittering forest, return to me now. Look at it. Isn't it just marvelous? Oh, you're having trouble seeing it? Well, that's an easy fix. Watch the pendant as it floats in the air, like it's swaying in the wind, back and forth, back and forth. Think about all of the history that is contained within the pendant. So much ancient knowledge, so much ancient power. Feeling its bright yellow aura begin to wash over you. This feels so good as the bright yellow aura begins at your feet and moves its way up to the top of your head. The power is overwhelming. The positive feeling it's giving you is overwhelming. You thought you could handle this much power, but you now realize that you cannot, because you're beginning to feel so very dizzy all of a sudden. Dizzy and drowsy. So dizzy and drowsy. And the pendant is doing that to you. It is putting you under its own spell. Don't be surprised. It's something the pendant does to protect itself. And since you are not an expert in the magical arts, you cannot resist the dizzy and drowsy effects of the pendant spell. Such a powerful spell as the room begins to spin and your mind becomes so confused. Watch the pendant. Watch the pendant. Hard to remember where you are or what you're even doing here. The pendant has you now, as it breaks down all of your defenses, putting you deep under its spell. With each moment that goes by, so dizzy and drowsy, you must close those eyelids soon, very soon, because you know how good you're going to feel once your dizzy and drowsy eyelids are finally closed. It takes so much energy to try and resist the pendant spell, energy you just don't have. You're much too tired and lazy to resist as the pendant takes over, eyelids closing down, down, down. When I'm in her home, the Rose Witch Manessa is in control. Always in control. It doesn't matter what I want, only what Manessa wants. When I'm in her home, the Rose Witch Manessa is in control. Always in control. It doesn't matter what I want, only what Manessa wants. Good. Now open your eyes, but remain under the pendant spell as you listen very carefully to my commands. You will sleep a very long and restful sleep now, but as soon as you wake up, you will write to me and tell me how impressed you were with my displays of magical power today. I am the most powerful witch in this land, and it is your honor to visit me every week. The source of my power is adoration. So words like these just make me more and more powerful. Now, did you get all of that? Or will I have to repeat myself? Fine. I'll repeat myself so that your mortal mind can remember my commands. You will sleep a very long and restful sleep now. But as soon as you wake up, you will write to me and tell me how impressed you were with my displays of magical powers today. I am the most powerful witch in this land, and it is your honor to visit me every week. The source of my power is adoration. So words like these just make me more and more powerful. And now you will end your visit with your favorite chant, the chant that you always look forward to repeating. Good. Now repeat after me. and then repeat to yourself until your eyelids close and you fall deep asleep. When I'm in her home, the Rose Witch Manessa is in control. Always in control. It doesn't matter what I want, only what Manessa wants. When I'm in her home, the Rose Witch Manessa is in control. Always in control. It doesn't matter what I want, only what Manessa wants. Good. Continue chanting this to yourself as you drop deeper and deeper with each repetition, going on and on until you are knocked out into the deepest sleep. When I'm in her home, the Rose Witch Manessa is in control. Always in control. It doesn't matter what I want, only what Manessa wants. When I'm in her home, the Rose Witch Manessa is in control. Always in control. It doesn't matter what I want, only what Manessa wants. Sleep. You will remain under the pendant sleep spell until your body has reached a point where it no longer requires sleep. You will wake up refreshed and feeling strong. As you already know, I detest weakness, and so you will wake up refreshed and feeling strong, ready to do your best to serve me. But I've had quite enough of your presence for now. This isn't Presley's cottage, so you can't sleep here. I will use my powers to send you back home and into your own bed with just a simple snap. And the moment that your head touches your pillow, the ancient pendant sleep spell will increase in power 100-fold, and you will drop into the instant deep sleep of the ancient pendant sleep spell. So off you go, deep into the slumber of the ancient pendant's sleep spell. Oh, and you will subscribe to that silly girl's channel. She's so weak and naive, but she is kind to me, and so you will be kind to her. I will see you next week. Don't be late, because tardiness is also something I detest. Leaving me and returning to your bed in 3, 2, 1.